Alright, in this video I want to show you how to add hit points to your player character so you can take a few hits before you die. I'm going to just add it to my inventory script, so we'll start there. I'll just add another line here, public int health, and then we can treat this like our damageable, so I'll make a public void damage int amount, and then we can say health minus equals amount, and then we'll say if health is less than or equal to 0, well, we die. So I'll do using Unity engine dot scene management, and I just want to load that game over screen if I run out of health. So I'll just copy this over from my game over on collision script that we worked on. There we go. Remember, you need to include this line right here. You're not replacing this one, you're just adding a new line here. It says Unity engine.scene management. Then you can use this scene manager.load scene function to load a scene. Okay, so there's my inventory script. I'm going to go back over to my enemy here. And let's add, I'm going to remove game over on collision, and I'll add a new script. Let's see, create C# script. We'll call this hurt on collision. And I will add that to my spider. Where did it go? Here it is. Boom. Hurt on collision. Okay. So I'll delete these other things. I don't need them. Maybe I can have a public int for how much damage it does. I'll just leave it at 1 to start with. And then we'll do our on collision enter. So void on collision enter 2D for this class because we're doing 2D stuff. And that's going to be on collision enter 2D. Make sure this says collision 2D as well. First, we're going to search that other game object for an inventory. If we find it, then we're going to deal some damage to it. So we'll say inventory I equals collision.gameObject.getComponent inventory, like that. So I gave my inventory a short little name here, just I, and I'm searching that other game object for an inventory. Sometimes my NPC will hit things that don't have an inventory, so I need to check and make sure that I is not equal to null before I do anything to it. So if I is null, that means there wasn't an inventory attached to whatever this enemy bumped into. Okay, so now I'll say I.damage, and then I'll use my damage variable up here. So this damage with a capital D is the damage function that I wrote here, and this this damage with the lowercase d is this damage variable right here. So that's the difference. I'm calling a function called damage with a capital D, and I'm passing it a value with a lowercase d. But yeah, so that ought to do it. Let's go back over to Unity now. And we'll hit play. Oh, let me see. Let me make sure that I have some health on my character. No. Okay, so as soon as he gets hit, he dies. Let's give him, say, three hit points. And there's 1, 2, 3. There we go. Cool.